Hi you guys, welcome back to Life with Lene. Today we're going to be talking about holiday gift ideas. Holidays are my absolute favorite and I cannot wait to start holiday shopping. So I figured we could jump on things, and for those of you who are like overly prepared, who've probably already started your Christmas shopping, this video is for you. The new year right around the corner. Everyone is already gearing up for the new year, new me. These gift ideas are going to help you to prepare your loved ones for accomplishing their New Year's resolutions. Now, one of my favorite gift categories for any occasion is gift baskets. I absolutely love gift baskets because it allows you to pull together a couple of different ideas that either match the theme or they fit in their own category. And it also allows you to show the person that you love how much you pay attention to them and all of the things that they love by curating a gift that is specially for them. I started doing gift baskets way back when I was a lot younger, and I noticed that when I went to baby showers, of course everyone showered the baby with gifts and all the things mom and dad needed for the baby, but I noticed that mom didn't get much love. So I started to create hospital bags for the mom, and I would specially curate the bags with all of the things that mom is going to need after pushing out her bundle of joy. And I realized this was such a hit, and every mom that I've showered with these hospital bags has absolutely loved them. So I've taken that and kind of used that for the template for gift giving, whether it be for graduations, birthdays, or the holidays. It's always fun to get together a lot of tiny little gifts that make a big bouquet of love for your loved one. Now, when it comes to health and wellness, there are a couple of areas that we're going to focus on today. I'm going to give you guys 5 basket ideas to help your loved one to accomplish their New Year's goal and also just feel and look their very best in the new year. So starting with number one is a hydration basket. And hydration is so hard when you're on your health and wellness journey. It's so important that you get all of your water in, but it seems like it's such a daunting task to actually make that happen. This basket is going to make it so easy for your loved one to get their hydration on and also do it in a cutesy way. So starting with the first item, that is going to be a tumbler. Who does not love a good tumbler that's going to keep your beverages warm or cold all day long, but it's also really cute? Very first thing is going to be finding a cute tumbler, and oh my gosh, there's so many out there on the market. Of course, we all saw how big Stanley was this year, and they have done so many different creative drops. If you have a Stanley lover on your hands that you're shopping for, there's such a variety of different options to go with them. But if you are looking for something that's a little bit more budget friendly, I do have a couple of options for you as far as the style, the size, and colors. Next up are going to be all of the fun accessories for these tumblers. Now, when I started looking online for all of the fun accessories for tumblers, I went down a rabbit hole. There are so many cute and colorful options. So let's go over a couple of fun ones. Starting with number 1, and that's straw covers. Of course, having a straw cover is going to be a nice sanitary way to keep your straw clean, especially for your person that's going to be on the go. But I had no idea there was this many cute ones available. Next are stickers. You can personalize cups by adding cute stickers to them. I even found this fun kit where you can kind of like DIY, and you are adding the stickers and the cute little straw cover that match, and they have them in so many different fun colors. Next, for the loved one that is constantly on the go, this is your person who loves to hike, that's out taking the kids back and forth to practice, are these tumbler covers, and they're little pouches that you could put your tumbler in. Some of them come with straps so you can throw it over your shoulder instead of having to hold it. And then some of them have little pockets on the side where you can drop your keys and your phone inside of. I could so see myself using this while you're at like your kids' practice or something and you already have enough stuff to hold. If your hands are already full, you do not want to have to additionally carry your water tumbler. And then that kind of tends to get left in the car if you don't have enough like hands or space to carry it. So this would be perfect for that on-the-go person in your life who's always busy, whose hands are always full. Next are charms. I found so many cute charms with initials on them, with different either gold or silver chains on them. But my favorite one that I found is this DIY one. Now this would be a perfect gift for a kiddo to get for a parent, or for a parent to get for a kiddo, or even for you to get for your BFF. It gives you guys the time to sit down and do a fun project together. You guys can make the charm for the other person, or you can personalize it and make it something so that you guys have matching chains. Either way, I thought this was a fun and cute idea of something that you can do together, and every time your person sips their water, or whatever they choose to keep in their tumbler, they will think of you. Next up, I'm a cold water girly, and I always have ice water on deck inside of my tumbler. So I love the idea of having an ice maker, and I know you guys probably already saw that really big one that was popular for making like the Sonic ice. It was going viral on TikTok. For me, when I first got my ice maker, I did not know if I could commit to the amount of counter space for a huge ice maker. And I also didn't know if I could commit to $300 to pay for one. So I went shopping online and found this one on Amazon for only $30, and it's perfect. Doesn't take up a lot of counter space. It makes a good amount of ice, and it makes it pretty quickly. So if you are interested in something like this, I think it would be a perfect, cute little side gift to go with the person's tumbler. This has been a hit in my family. Everyone in the family loves it. Even every time I'm scooping ice into my tumbler, you can like hear my dog coming to run, and he'll come up and like beg for me to give him like little ice pellets. It's a total hit, and everyone's gonna love this gift. Next are water enhancers. Now, some people do not like drinking just plain water, but there are so many fun ways that you can change the flavor of your water to make water more fun and palatable, so you can make sure you're getting enough of it in. On top of that, I would say a lot of people have a difficult time keeping up with their supplements while they're on their weight loss journey and their wellness journey. So I have a couple of different options for you. Now, there are regular water enhancers. I grew up drinking Crystal Light in our household ever since I was a little kid. We were not really a Kool-Aid family because my mom tried to keep us away from all the excess sugar in Kool-Aid. So I grew up drinking Crystal Light, and so this is my favorite water enhancer that I like to use. I love the fact that they have the little on-the-go ones that you can take with you and throw inside of your bag. I would recommend that you put them inside of a little Ziploc bag just in case they spill. But these are perfect for on-the-go and enhancing your water without any calories and without any sugar. My favorite flavors are the sweet tea and the pink lemonade. Now, on top of that, you can also add some of your supplementation to your water. There are electrolytes that you can add to your water to help you to stay additionally, to help you with your electrolyte balance and hydration. But on top of that, there's also powdered protein. For anyone who's trying to get those gains in, or if you are trying to even slim down, protein intake is so important. So being able to add extra protein in by just adding it to your water is a perfect way to slide it in without the daunting task of having to figure out what else you're going to eat throughout the day. And these protein powders are a perfect way to add your protein in there and also just enhance your water. So for your person who is trying to lose weight, these combinations of water enhancers are perfect. Last but not least, the most important accessory for anyone who's going to have a tumbler collection is going to be to have straws. These straws, and then a set of straw cleaners to make sure that you're keeping them clean, is perfect to add into this hydration basket. Next up is fitness and staying active. Now, once again, my favorite part about creating gift baskets is being able to curate them to the person that you're purchasing them for. There are so many different types of activities and way to stay active, and this is a perfect time for you to help your person who is already involved in an activity, or maybe even purchase things for them for an activity that they're thinking about trying. For example, if your loved one said that they are interested in starting tennis or starting dance or maybe even Pilates in the new year, this is a time for you to gift them with a basket so they are prepared and ready to get started in that activity. So jumping right in, the very first thing that most people want to do is count their progress and keep track of their progress. So a fitness tracker watch is the perfect way to do that. Now, everyone has their different device that they love to connect to, whether you are an Apple user and maybe they would want an an Apple Watch, or you are a Samsung lover and you want the Samsung Galaxy. If you don't like either, there's also Garmin and Fitbit. Fitbit has been my personal favorite, even though I am a Samsung user. I enjoy the interface of Fitbit, and it is a great way for if you do like family challenges, and everybody can use Fitbit app no matter what device you have. So keeping that in mind, the next thing is going to be accessories for this watch. You want the people who you're purchasing this for to be able to wear their watch constantly. And with all of the holiday activities coming up, nobody wants to be at a holiday party with a big and bulky sports watch on. So giving them a variety of different watch bands is going to give them the opportunity to dress it up, dress it down, but continue to keep track of their progress. I enjoy being able to switch the color of my band according to what I'm wearing or the style of clothes that I'm wearing. But for me, working in the hospital, I usually wear like the plastic bands while I'm at work just to be able to fully sanitize it before and after work. So by throwing in a couple of different types of bands, you'll be able to give them that flexibility to change things out and continue to track their progress day and night, no matter where they are. Next is workout equipment. Now, the great thing about workout equipment is it doesn't have to be expensive to be efficient. So you can find items like this almost everywhere you go. You can find them at Marshall's, TJ Maxx. Five and Below actually has a really great collection of workout gear there as well. So some fun things for you to consider adding into this basket would be things like a jump rope. And there are different types of jump ropes that you can add. You can go from the low budget regular jump rope all the way up to weighted jump ropes. And then they have the jump ropes that actually count how many jumps that you have, which are a little bit more higher tech. Would be a stepper. If you have a loved one who has a limited amount of space in their home, but they still want to be active, a stepper is a great tool and a piece of equipment to use. It doesn't take up a lot of space. You can slide it under the bed or in the back of the closet when you're done with it, but it's a great way to stay active while you're doing other things. If you're using this basket of fitness tools in combination with a bigger gift, and you are considering gifting a piece of workout equipment to a loved one, but you want to keep it reasonably priced, there are a lot of great options. I would start with Facebook Marketplace. Now, right now, we are in the process of changing one of the rooms in my home into a gym. So me and my son actually started this process last year. He actually asked for fitness equipment for Christmas last year, and quite a bit of it. And as we kind of came to the conclusion that we wanted to change one of the rooms in our home into a gym, we started to take inventory of what we already have. Started to bring everything together, my workout equipment and his. We realized, holy cow, we have a lot of stuff already. We were able to find some equipment on Facebook Marketplace. There's a lot of people who have old treadmills and bikes that they purchased maybe last year for their New Year's resolutions, and they found that they weren't using them. There was just old clothes hanging on them and they want to get rid of them. There are so many pieces of equipment that are brand new, not used, that you could find on Facebook Marketplace. Additionally, I actually found that there are some gyms that are closing down that have really nice high-end equipment, and they are getting rid of it, and they have to sell it for a lot cheaper to get rid of it. So you can find some very nice name brand treadmills, rowers, bikes, step machines, anything you can think of that you would find in the gym that you could bring into the home to be able to use for a very reasonable price. If you are looking for bikes, that would be a great idea to add to give as a big gift for somebody who is on their fitness and wellness journey. I will add some of the ones that I have seen online, as well as the one that I purchased for myself online. And I will add it to my list. Next, when it comes to accessories and tools for sports and activity, the list is endless depending on what your loved one is interested in. For example, if they love tennis, you can always get them some fun tennis rackets and tennis balls to add into this basket. But for people who are looking to work out at home, you could buy them different things like yoga blocks, and different stretch tools. Kits to allow them to increase their flexibility are always something safe that you can throw into the basket. Now for runners, which this is my place, I love running. It is my #1 stress reliever when it comes to staying active. I just recently purchased this run vest. It is perfect because it comes with a CamelBak that you can put water in, or you can take that out if you don't want to use it. It has a lot of pockets that you can throw your keys and your phone inside of, or even your little energy squirts that you like to enjoy on your run. And it is a perfect, it's perfect fit because you can adjust in the front and also on the sides. Last but not least, cute little towels for people to wipe their head while they're at the gym or in their home gym are always something simple that you can add into the basket. And a massage gun. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how much these work so well after a hard workout. Your muscles are going to be so sore. So this is a great way to massage them out and to make sure that you're staying on track with your workouts. So whoever you are purchasing this basket for is going to love the fact that you thought about adding this massage gun in there. One of the biggest complaints that people have when it comes to staying active and actually being able to consistently go through with meeting their New Year's resolution is the fact that life gets busy and it's hard sometimes to be able to get a quick workout in. So what I've discovered along the way is being able to have quick and simple workouts at your fingertips is the easiest way to stay consistent. If your person loves the Amazon Fire Stick, there are so many different apps on here that you can use. My personal favorites on here are the Beachbody app as well as the Peloton app. Now you don't have to have Peloton equipment to use the Peloton app. As a matter of fact, the first time I purchased and started using the Peloton app, I purchased a bike online, and I was like, I'm going to use this bike and see if see how I like it and see if I'm able to stay consistent before I go out and buy an expensive Peloton machine that I don't want to waste my money on. The Peloton app is amazing because you have unlimited access to all different types of workouts, whether you want to walk outside or walk on a treadmill, do weight resistance workouts, do spin workouts, whatever you want to do. They have different activities on there, and it's unlimited access once you pay for the monthly subscription. Just getting your person the actual Amazon Fire Stick, or maybe paying for a monthly membership for them for one of these apps, is going to help them to stay consistent on their journey. Additionally, on the Amazon Fire Stick, there are a plethora of different apps on there that are free or paid memberships for that person to be able to log on and do any type of workouts that they want to do, from Pilates to stretch classes, dance classes, yoga, all the way up to calisthenics and weightlifting. The next basket is a meal prep basket. Eating right to stay healthy is another pain point for anybody on their health and wellness journey. It can be difficult to figure out what you want to eat and how to prep all of this food and how to do it in advance so that you have healthy meals available at your fingertips throughout the week. We are all busy with work, school, kids, and everything else that life is throwing at us. The last thing you want to be is overwhelmed by having to cook healthy meals. So this basket is going to be filled with different things to make that process easier for your loved one. We're going to start with some simple tools. Lettuce spinners and veggie choppers make food prep so much easier. By adding these tools in the basket, they are going to be able to make delicious salads and even just the vegetables for like soups and different things like that in minutes. Next up, most people on their health and wellness journey are looking to be able to make protein shakes in a flash, and the Ninja blender is the easiest way to get that done. When you are able to just throw all your ingredients in and you already have a nice shaker cup that you can just take on the go, it makes the process so much easier, as well as the fact that these cups are dishwasher friendly. So by making things easier for them, it's going to help them to stay consistent. Taking the protein shakes to the next level, we chose to purchase the Ninja CREAMi. Now, we loved this machine for 2 reasons. You can use it to make protein shakes, but you can also make protein ice cream, which is the main reason my son wanted us to purchase it. This machine is so easy to use, and you're able to throw everything in there to make anything from sherbets to ice cream to protein shakes. It also comes with recipe ideas, so the options are endless. Finding recipes can be a little bit daunting because there are so many resources online, but how do you know which ones are actually going to be good? So I threw in a couple of ideas for cookbooks. Now, depending on what this person's diet is, you can always pick books that are very specific for their vegan, vegetarian, or pescatarian needs. You can check out some of these books here that are going to help them to stay on track with their meal preps. Next up are containers. This is always the toughest part when it comes to meal prep. You want to have containers where you have many different sizes, many containers, because nothing's worse than actually making all of these meals and not having a good container to put it in that's, number one, reliable, where the top's not going to pop off on you when you're trying to use it. And something that's going to be sturdy, something that's going to actually last over a long period of time. But don't worry, I got you covered. I have a couple of ideas for you here that you can add to your basket. My favorite containers thus far that I have been using have been the Pyrex glass ones, and they're perfect because they're microwavable, they're microwave safe. Or if I'm doing meal prep and I want to make small meals, I can use the glass to cook the dish in, and as soon as it comes out, put the lid on, and you have smaller sized meals that are already prepped where you can just make 6 tiny little bowls instead of cooking something in a big pot and having to transfer it into little ones. It is chef's kiss and makes everything so much easier. Now, for the person who loves fresh herbs in their foods, I have 2 great ideas for you. We have an herb grower and an herb saver that are perfect to be able to have fresh herbs at their fingertips at all times. For a loved one who may be interested in counting their micros and their macros and weighing their food to be more precise, a food scale is a simple but easy way to help them to accomplish this goal. Now, there are so many cool different food scales that are out there. I will add a couple of different options to the list for you. Last but definitely not least, 2 cool ideas for you to add to the basket for your loved one. Number 1 would be a gift card for your local market. Your loved one is going to love the idea of being able to go to the local market and purchase from small business owners, purchasing things that are local, from fresh fruits and vegetables to maybe even a couple of trinkets. The last idea is a cooking class. Now, some people would love the idea of cooking for themselves, but they just don't know how to cook the foods that they love. So by going online and finding a local cooking class, you can gift them time together as well as the ability to learn how to cook foods that they will actually enjoy eating on their wellness journey. Self-care is so important on your health and wellness journey, so the next basket is going to help you help your loved one take care of themselves. Starting with heating pads. Now, heating pads, heating blankets, and warmers are going to be so important in the wintertime. Everybody wants to have that warm and cozy feeling, especially after you just had a long day at work and you want to relax. Aromatherapy is an easy way to help calm yourself, relax, and unwind. And it can be used any time of day, anywhere. So there's a couple different options for aromatherapy. My favorite to give to people is a variety box because it allows them to try different scents that they may have not tried out before on their own, and maybe even find their new favorite. There are a couple of scents that are so popular and are trending right now, and they mimic more of the high scale scents like hotel smells, as well as the Baccarat. If you are interested in adding those will be great for just being able to put in a diffuser to make the entire room or the entire house smell phenomenal. After increasing the amount of activity and sports that someone is doing, there's nothing more important than taking care of your feet. By adding things like this foot care kit with foot soak and also this soaker tub, you're going to help them to ensure they are taking better care of themselves. Now this foot tub, you guys, is so good. This is the one that I have, and this one warms the water up. It has little jet bubbles inside of it, and it also has a little massager on the bottom. Once you add the little tea tree foot soak inside of there, your feet are going to be so soft. And if you are able to pair this gift with like warm fuzzy socks or like a foot mask, this basket is going to be so appreciated. Next up, let's talk about skincare. Skincare has been a trending topic a lot online as we are starting to have more knowledge of how to take better care of our skin, and good skincare is becoming more affordable. So maybe your person that you're buying this gift for, maybe they have a skincare kit that they have already been eyeing. They've seen it on TikTok or they've seen it somewhere online. There are so many great options of things you can consider adding to this basket, to include under eye masks or just a basic skincare routine. You can buy smaller size bottles of a kit so that they can try it out and see if it is something that they would like. Additionally, face sheet masks are an easy way to keep the skin moisturized and hold that moisture in and help rejuvenate the skin, especially in the colder months as our skin tends to be a little bit more dry. If you're looking for more self-care body and skin and hair things to add into this self-care basket, be sure to check out my list below. I'm going to be adding all of my faves to that list for you. Now, last but not least, if you were looking for something else to stick into the self-care basket, I have a couple of great ideas for you. You can always add gift certificates. Now, gift certificates are great because you can purchase gifts for someone, gift certificates for someone using Groupon, where you can find local small businesses where they have great deals for things like massages and facials. If your person is doing like high activity and they are looking for something to continue to slim down and sculpt their body, you can look into body contouring or radio frequency skin tightening. But facials are always a great option. If you are adding anything that has to do with the face into their self-care basket, add a facial in there. I guarantee if you are able to get them a gift certificate for a facial and they're able to get that first one, they will start to really see a change in their skin, and it's going to encourage them to continue to take care of their skin along the way. This is also, by using Groupon, it's also a great way to introduce someone to a new service or a new service provider. By using Groupon, you're getting like a discounted price, but you're also kind of getting your foot in the door to introduce yourself to that person and also getting to know that service provider. For my business, I offer Groupons for that exact reason, because sometimes once people get in the door and they get to know me, or maybe they try a service and they realize, okay, I really like this, from that point forward, they may continue to do the service and they may end up buying a package later on. Or if they don't like the service provider, it's kind of like, okay, well, this is a great opportunity for you to maybe go find another one, but it's very cost effective. You can get multiple gift cards for them. You can, maybe for what you would have paid for one gift certificate, you can end up getting 3, 4, or 5 of them for different things. You can do body contouring, you can do massages, and you can do a facial as well. We are on basket number 5, you guys, and this one is one of my faves because this is for your creative loved one who loves to do DIY projects, or maybe loves to make things like vision boards for themselves. And this basket is going to help them to keep track of their wellness journey. Now, keeping track of your wellness journey is so important because sometimes along the way we hit different roadblocks and it can be a little bit discouraging. So by giving them the gift of being able to track their wellness journey, it's going to help them to stay motivated and also give them like a visual reminder of why they started. Now, creating these vision boards could be a fun project that you guys sit down and do together, where you're kind of sitting down and going over all of your goals, all your New Year's resolutions, and helping to motivate one another. But it can also just be fun time together with a friend or a loved one. So let's get started on some cool ideas you can add to this fun basket. Stickers, pens, and puff paint galore. Anybody who loves making these boards knows the more colorful, the better. So I'm going to include some fun puff paints, pens, and markers that you can include in this basket. The more color that you add, the more eye grabbing and attention grabbing that this board is. It's going to help as a reminder. So every time they walk past it in the morning, in the afternoon, or throughout the day, it catches their eye and it reminds them, I gotta stay on top of my goals. And it also makes it a little bit more fun to put this together as well. Next up, if they are going to be printing all of these things, you could possibly include some fun paper, some printer paper, or some ink, because there's going to be a lot of fun things for them to print out to make this board fully intensive and filled with pictures. And last but not least, let's make it fun. Why not do a trip to their favorite crafting stores like Joann's or Michael's? So maybe you guys can purchase all of the fun supplies that they need for this project together. Now, some people want to track their journey, but they're not as creative. There are other options for fitness journals where you can simply put pictures, before and after pictures, or pictures along the journey. And you can track things like your workout, so you can keep track of what workout you did this week and what you're doing the following weeks. There are so many different fitness journal options, as well as just regular journals for them to journal their thoughts and their progress along the way. If you've made it this far, I'm sure your creative juices are flowing and you have so many phenomenal ideas for these gift baskets, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to hear what you guys do with these great ideas and what ideas you guys put together. But if you're looking for a little something extra to stick in the basket, I don't know about you guys, but if you've ever put a basket together, sometimes you think you have enough, but you want to add just maybe one or two extra little things. I have a couple more fun ideas for you. Amazon photo frames are so much fun. Now, these photo frames are an easy way for you to continue to add photos to a family frame, or send the frame to a friend and you can add photos as you go along, where the digital photo frame that updates just according to however often you want to update it. Now, this is always fun if you're sending this to a loved one or a friend that lives away in a different city, state, or country, for you to continue to update the memories. Next up is my GLP-1 Track and Thrive. Yes, this is a journal that I personally published. Now, for those of you who are newer to my channel, I created this journal for my clients that were on my weight loss management program, and I decided to make it available to the public because there are so many people that are on their GLP-1 weight loss journeys, and it's a phenomenal way to track your progress, track where you're starting, and each week as you go along, track your goals, long-term and short-term, as well as how you're feeling on a weekly basis, to be able to make small tweaks to your routines. You can track everything in there, from your weight, your measurements, your blood sugars, your blood pressures, everything that you have going on in your body that's going to change within these weeks and months of your exciting journey. As well as there are different QR codes in the very front of the book. I give you so many different options for QR codes you can simply scan that will take you to resources, workouts, everything from walking workouts to high intensity workouts, meal plan ideas, and so much more. I want to thank you guys in advance who have already purchased this journal. It means the world to me, and I really appreciate your support. If you are interested in purchasing yours, they are available on Amazon Prime, and I will drop the link below. Next up, I mentioned this earlier in the video, but a Amazon Fire Stick. I cannot stress enough how helpful this is. Whether your person wants to just watch fun movies or YouTube while they are on the treadmill or the bike, or whether they want to join like a fitness app where they can get constant workouts, depending on whatever types of ways they like to move their bodies, Amazon Fire Stick is going to give them a plethora of options to choose from things that are free all the way up to paid memberships. Lastly, gift certificates. You can never go wrong with gift certificates to their favorite restaurants, their favorite stores. If you know that they are on a health journey and they need new workout clothes, why not get them a gift certificate to their favorite store to buy some new workout sets? Or maybe a new pair of running shoes if they are getting ready for a half marathon. Whatever it is that someone is doing, just paying attention to the things that they love and purchasing a gift certificate for them for that favorite place, restaurant, or thing. It's going to help to kickstart their journey, and it's going to be so heartfelt for them to be able to pick something that they choose from one of their favorite places. Now, for the overachiever, the person that loves adding some extra razzle dazzle, or you're buying a gift for someone you absolutely adore and support, this gift right here is going to be like, this is going to be the one that sets the fireworks off, you guys. This one is so special. Now, as people are working towards a goal, sometimes we set a big gift for ourselves, something we're going to gift ourselves with when we reach that goal. Now, some examples will be, I'm going to go on a cruise after I run this half marathon, or I'm going to take myself on some type of vacation, or I'm going to give myself a spa day. Whatever that big gift is, if you already know what that big gift is that that person's going to gift themselves, you can give them something in preparation for that. This shows them that not only do you believe in them and you're rooting for them, but you're also paying attention to what they're doing, and you're supporting them, knowing that you're going to be there along the way on their journey. So let's say, for example, that person is going on a vacation, or they're gifting themselves a cruise or something to that effect as their big gift after they, I don't know, lose 20 pounds, lose 50 pounds, or run that marathon. Why not get them like a passport cover, or a small piece of luggage, maybe a travel bag for their makeup and accessories. Something like that is a small token that shows them like, hey, I know we're going on this vacation, or I know you're going to meet your goal and you're going to be going on this cruise. So this is something to help you prepare for your cruise in the future. Oh my goodness, I literally got goosebumps. This is something that I would absolutely would send me over the moon if someone got something like this for me, because it shows how much you actually care and how much you really are supporting them on their journey. So, if you guys go for the big kahuna, you guys get this gift, let me know what it is down below. I would love to hear how your person absolutely freaks over this gift, because this one is like one of the most thoughtful ones to even consider. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all your support. I have a couple of other really cool holiday gift ideas. Who knows, I might do a part 2. If you are interested in that, make sure you comment down below and let me know. And also let me know what who you're shopping for and which of these ideas you think is going to be the coolest to gift to them. If you guys decide to make baskets, I would love for you guys to tag me when you guys post the pictures of them over on Instagram, or whichever platform that you guys use. And until next time, see you guys later.